One man, one mic, multiple personalities, bringing you the latest in current events. This is Beyond the Scuttlebutt.
Hey everybody, I'm Kobo Chasko, and I'm Bubba K. Today we are reacting to a Tom MacDonald video neither one of us have seen before. That's right, we have gotten a few requests to check this one out. It's Fake Woke from Tom MacDonald.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it.
Okay, it's a shame how Cardi B leads to movies like Little Cuties, teaching little girls how to move in sexually explicit ways and acting like nothing is wrong with it. Insane. All the while wondering why kidnappings are happening more often. I know.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American.
Wow. You can tell he has a lot to say. I would disagree with him, though, saying it's easier to get a gun than a job. Kids, people with mental disorders, hell, even felons can easily get a job. Guns, on the other hand, have background checks, waiting periods. I'd have to agree with you there, but the Eminem bit was hitting with some facts. Well, he did make a career bashing celebrities, homosexuals, his mom, and don't forget about his baby's mama. Definitely.
Murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up.
People in America take their freedom for granted. In many other countries, you can condemn your entire family just by speaking your mind. Not to mention how the LGBTQ community is treated in other countries. I know.
Children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage.
And Tom just keeps hitting with the facts, not giving a damn. That's what I like about him. One of the few out there doing it his way and not letting cancel culture sway his way of thinking. I've seen so many arguments end with some being called a racist, bigot, white supremacist. That's how the left win arguments. Did you catch the part about all the childhood heroes being Me Too to the rapists? Oh yeah. Don't get me started on all the NFL, NBA, and MLB players all wearing rapists on their jerseys. Sickens me. I know, right?
Say is homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
Race war. Wow. He's not wrong here. Everybody from the politicians, the media, and big tech companies have been fanning the flames every chance to get. Have been for a while. If we are fighting each other, then we are not paying attention to them. Exactly. And that's how they prefer it.
Slaves, they realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe.
Damn, that's a damn good chorus there. Fake woke. Man. You see it all the time with people going out of their way to turn something into a race issue just so they can get some clout for being a social justice warrior. Sad. Perfect example of fake woke is all these name brands who had black Americans represent their products and decided their way to fight racism was by removing them from the product. It's crazy. Exactly. I mean, we lost Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima, and now they're telling us Miss Butterworth's curves are racist. Are you kidding me?
Crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home.
Damn. Parents, you have only yourself to blame if your child ends up on the wrong path. Said earlier with a Cardi B opener, parents being hypocrites are confusing their children. Well, haven't you ever heard a parent say, do as I say, not as I do? All too many times. Too many.
Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue because they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same.
This song is hitting on all levels. You're telling me too many people get it confused and call anything they don't agree with racist or bigotry. When you see them calling black Americans white supremacists, you start to realize how ridiculous it really is. And you see how they tie this part in with BLM? I mean, they're not wrong. BLM has caused a lot of division in America, and it's not due to America being inherently racist. No. It has to do with people not owning up to the choices they've made in their life and wanting to blame others for their stupid mistakes. Yeah.
Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police. Y'all are...
He's right. I used to never pay attention to politics. For the past few years, I've been so caught up in it. Me too. Because that many families and friends have been cut off from their lives really. Just because of the political opinions. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police. Y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already. They're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Segregation ended. That's a...
Wait, however do you think that statement is? Can you get food faster than the police? I can see it happening if you're in a big city, but as far as your average town in America, I'd have to say police are faster. Well, most towns don't have hundreds of calls coming in every day or every hour.
Way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Segregation ended the strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
So is he saying that if racism was a product, Americans would be stockpiling like COVID toilet paper? Sounds like it. Not wrong, though. Americans will buy anything as long as they can think it will bring them more clout. Anything. Yeah. You're gonna lie there.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same songs. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Love that chorus. Facts don't care about your feelings. They sure don't, but be careful saying the facts don't care. Instruments of white supremacy, though. Today's generation prefers alternative facts. Oh, man.
Violence to get violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick.
If a person has mental illness, we call them crazy, but when our country is crazy, they accept it as a reality. Couldn't hit it harder on the nail, man. Just look at the state of the country in the past year. All the protests, looting, riots, racially motivated attacks. And it's all been labeled peaceful. Yeah, peaceful, right? I know.
If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying, fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change.
Okay. Sounds right. You can't learn from anything if you rewrite the past. You can't learn it. And you can't have dialogue if you censor the part of the conversation you don't like or agree with. And without dialogue, we can never truly understand each other at all.
They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
Holy shit. You really just say that? Joking or not, man, you know he's got some heat for that bleeding statement. Damn. Oh yeah, the feminists are relentless. Tom reminds me of some of the great shock comedy stand-ups of my time. It's incredible how he's done all of this from his home with Nova. The real American dream, right there. Yes, sir.
But everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Have I told you how much I like this course? Twice, man, twice. Well, facts don't care about your feelings. I've been telling my kids that for years. Oh, man. Nova Rockefeller.
Hell yeah.
Man, she did a great job. She did a great job on that set. The whole thing was absolute fire, man. Why haven't we heard this song sooner? I don't know, but I'm glad y'all recommended it to us. Sure was. Adding this thing to my Spotify for sure. Well, everybody, there you go. Tom MacDonald's Fake Woke. I'm Coco Chasco, and I'm Bubba K. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, I'll be right down as soon as I find my lighter. Oh, you guys are still here? Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in to Beyond the Scuttlebutt. Really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and smash that like button for me. You know, if you're new to the channel, you can always subscribe. Would appreciate that as well. And also go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Got any suggestions? I'm open to them. All right. Y'all have a good one.